Coach, did you have enough time to prepare for the game against Fenerbahče? Did you have enough time to get rest?
Yes, we have time. We have time to recover. Problem with the players. Bonga today can play practice. Sterling, I think tomorrow he can. And we recover our normal situation with the normal squad, and especially to practice 100% Karlik and Sheikh Milton. Now is our normal squad, and we are ready to compete and to play a good game against one, or in this moment the most important team in this EuroLeague.
What will be the key for Partizan to control the game against Fenerbahče?
It's not easy to control the game against Fenerbahce. It's first team in EuroLeague. They won last EuroLeague. They won last weekend the cup in Turkey. It's a very important team, solid team with solid players. But we play very consistent, very well the last month without the special week with our tournament in the cup. But it's not our normal roster. It's not a normal situation, and we have confidence to compete well, to play a good game, and to have options to win the game.
We saw the news. We can expect Dylan to be in the team.
No, it's very good news for us. I repeat, it's very strange situation. For Loki, only missed 2 games, Dylan Real Madrid game and Buduknos game. And for us, in this moment, Dylan is a very important player.
Coach, what is the situation with Karlik DŽONS? Can we expect him in Istanbul to play?
Karlik Jones, he last 2 weeks play normal practice. He's ready to compete. It's clear after 4 months he need time to recover his normal feeling, but it's a good news. The most important, he's healthy. He play very well in the practice, and tomorrow it's one more player for our team.
What was the situation in the cup? Your leaders seemed a little bit demotivated, maybe in the end of the game against Mega in the semi-finals.
The cup is very clear, and it's not necessary I repeat. We play but it's a special, very special competition and difficult competition for us. The summer, the roster, to build the roster, don't think in the cup, and for us it's very difficult to compete 3 days in a row without normal players. It's completely different roster. It's completely different situation in our last 2 months when I arrived here. It's clear we can compete better, especially in the second game, but it's not a problem for to keep playing and to keep improving with the team, and to keep compete very well, like last month when only lost 3 games, and the 3 games we lost, we compete very well against Maccabi, against Milan, against Madrid. It's clear we want to compete better the cup, but our real situation is not possible.
Is the full squad traveling to Istanbul, or is someone staying behind? Is the full squad going to?
Yeah, full squad.
Sheikh
Sheikh Milton too. Okay.
Thank you.
Dičite kad može kamere.
Feel like I ain't done one of these in a while, huh?
Karlik, welcome back. How was this pause for you, and are you eager to start playing again?
I'm blessed, to be able to be 100% healthy. I'm extremely excited. Tough journey, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, I would say, long nights. But I'm finally back. I'm here, and like I said, I'm extremely excited.
You have a smile on your face, like you can't wait to step on the court and play.
Oh yeah, like I said, I've been waiting a long time for this day. even a few weeks ago when I first started, like I kind of got in my car and just, screamed, just with excitement, just to be able to get back on the floor, to join my teammates. It's an unbelievable feeling. And like I said, I'm just excited to see what's in store.
What kind of shape are you in? How long do you think until you're back to 100% of what was before the injury?
As far as shape, it's probably the best my body has felt in a while. As far as getting back to myself, it might take a couple games. It might be the first game. You don't know. I don't know what's really in store, but like I said, I'm gonna hit the ground running and keep my head high at all times.
Let's talk about Fenerbahče. Extremely good team, very good roster. What are the ambitions, and can Partizan win down there?
I think we can win any game. I think a lot of games that I weren't in, we had a good chance to win them. The small details kind of killed us there at the end in a lot of games. But it's a very, very good team we're going up against. One of the hottest teams in the league. So we just got to be together, play our game and, trust one another. Hopefully with me being back, I'm able to help with the small details and the decisions late at the end of the game. So, like I said, I'm just excited and, we'll see.
A long time has passed since the last play, and at that time, a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
Really bad stuff. How did you see it from the sidelines?
I seen it as a rough patch for us. I kind of stayed in the quiet zone on it. I don't really like to get into that kind of stuff. I'm here to play basketball. Very unlucky for all parties involved. With the coaches, the players, whatever the case may be. But we just got to keep our heads up and keep moving forward. Our jobs is to play basketball. So we got to come in every day. We got to work no matter what the circumstances is. And like I said, just keep moving forward.
Was it difficult mentally for you, just a freak accident or an injury that you ran the medal up the game that takes such a long time?
Yeah, very tough moment for me. For people that know, I had surgery over the summer. Basketball was taken away from me for 3 months. To come back for a month, and now it's taken away again for another 4. It was hard times to get through. But, I give a shout out to my teammates, my family, my agent, the coaches, everyone just kept checking on me always, bringing me out of the house just to go eat and stuff like that. Like, it's big time. So, I appreciate everyone that always show love no matter what. And, it's went a long way.
Karlik, a lot has been said about your leadership role in this team. So what's your take on that, and will you grab that leadership role as soon as you come back?
That's my job. I'll come back and I expect to be the head of the snake. That's what I was before I got hurt, and that's what I'll be when I get back. And just to lead, in any way, with my voice, the way I play, my passion, whatever it takes. Like I said, I'm just extremely excited to be back and to do whatever to help my team.
Do you feel that guys missed that leadership role in the cup games, considering you weren't there, campaign left, Nick wasn't there?
A little bit, but like I said, man, it's been a rough patch, for us this season. So I'm gonna always shout out my teammates for sticking it through and rolling with the punches. But like I said, I'm back, and like I said, I'm gonna help lead the best way I can.
Last game you've been playing, you've been coached by Coach Obradovic. Now Coach PENJAROJA is in charge. How do you see him, and will you get along with him?
We've had multiple talks. The talks have been good. Just when I'm getting back, what to expect. I haven't played for him yet technically, but our conversations have been good. Like I said, he just wants me to be me, to lead. And like I said, I'm excited to get out there and see what's in store. I haven't got to experience the coaching style fully, but like I said, we'll roll with the punches and figure out when it comes.
One more question. How would you say the team chemistry is now? We heard in front of the locker room some yelling during the bad period. Last home game, it was just like group of friends socializing, having fun. So what is the team chemistry now, and who won bowling?
I think the chemistry is good. I think the chemistry's always been good, but you know it's kind of tough to be happy when you're going through a lot of changes, a lot of losses. You know, it's kind of tough to really come out and be yourself. But you know, we've got a few wins. Me being back, I was what you would call a jokester. So I mean, I try to keep guys happy. I think other players try to do the same and understand that you know nobody wins games mad. You know, so we got to just be ourselves, be motivated, be ourselves, and be happy. And like I said, the rest will fall where it needs to be. And as far as the bowling, I'm gonna say here I am the best bowler, but my team won one and Nick's team won one. So I guess you could say it's a tie.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Carly.
Just 1 second. Do you mind if I put it somewhere? Okay, thank you. Mičite kad možete kameru. Fenerbahče, one of the toughest opponents in EuroLeague. You're going to their home. What can we expect? What do you expect from the game?
I think our expectation is just to play better basketball and just to compete, you know, in the high level. I mean, like you said, they're the best team, you know, champions. So much respect for them, and they're also playing home court. I mean, it's just to go out there and compete, you know, in every level. And I think we do have the guys in this team to compete, you know, in every position. So we just have to do that and you know, expect a good result. So I think that's what we're looking at right now.
Tonya, you recently started practicing alongside with colleague JONS, considering he's back from the injury. So how do you feel your cooperation is going on?
It's pretty good. I mean, there wasn't a lot of you know, things we needed to adjust on. You know, it's just to read some setting plays and you know, try to, you know, find the right pass at the right time, and on defense try to talk. And we've been doing that. You know, we've had individual practice together and we've had team practice, and I think the chemistry is so much better. You know, I think for the most part we're just trying to get him going because we know what kind of player he is, and when he's going, I think that helps the team. So that's our main focus, and he feels better. He's you know, his energy is getting to a high level, so we're just happy to have him back.
Considering on your position, Fenerbahce is now without Nicolo Melli. How easier the game can be if you play against a team that doesn't have Nicolo Melli, his experience, his everything that gave to the team this season?
I think they're still a good team. I mean, I kind of watched the game, the cup game they played against Besiktas. Without him, they still play great basketball. I think they still have other guys who are going to step up, and he brings a lot to the team. But at the same time, you know, they still have other guys who are going to play, you know, who has been on the team and knows the team chemistry pretty well. So we don't really focus on Melli. I think we just got to focus on the Fenerbahce as a whole, you know. And they have great point guards and guys who can score in many ways. So we just have to find a way to stop them, slow them down. You know, that's the main thing.
Considering you're the former player of Fenerbahce alongside with Nick, do you guys have any trick to throw at them in that game?
No, it's a totally new team, you know, new coach. So it's a different environment, you know, with the way they're playing, coming off as a champion. It's a different environment, you know. We just we have no trick, but just to go there and compete, you know, and match the intensity. Yeah.
Well, did you use the break during the cup? Guys were there. You weren't on the team, but how did you use those days?
We were in here, you know, the break. Yeah, we were in here working out. I was with Carly Jones, you know, and Sheikh Milton. Yeah, we were all in here working out. You know, we didn't actually get a break. We were practicing. Yeah, at the same time, you know, watching the game and following the guys. But yeah, there was no break for us. We just kept practicing. Yeah.
Break from the games.
Yeah, break from the games. Yeah, but yeah, we had to maintain our physical condition and be in shape, you know, for this game.
Thank you, Tonio, very
Thank
much.
you.